Hey guys, welcome back to my channel and welcome to today's digital plan with me. Today I am planning out this upcoming week, the 21st through the 27th of July. So we are heading towards the last little bit of July here, which feels very surreal to me. Yeah, it's just kind of crazy how fast the summer's flown by. We have been spoiled quite a bit this summer in Arizona. I feel like it hasn't been near as hot, so I don't feel as much of a rush for the summer to be over, although I'm very excited, of course, for the holiday season, the cooler, like fall, winter weather, all of that. But yeah, so I'm using kit 24 today. I've been very excited to use this kit. I just love it. I love the colors. I love the artwork, the daisy theme. It's just very bright and cheerful and makes me smile. So I've been very excited to use this kit. And then I am still sticking with the quarterly ease planner. So this is the quarter 3 version. I am working on the quarter 4 version this week, so I expect to have that up fairly soon for you guys, a little bit earlier than expected. I am kind of clearing out my work tasks to be able to solely focus on planners, which I am crazy excited for. I cannot wait to start diving into them. We had a very, very productive 4-hour long meeting this week, the P2P team and I. It was such a fun meeting. Lots of discussion about 2026 planners and what we want to see and just bouncing different ideas off of each other. And it was just a really fun meeting, very productive. I have a very, very solid blueprint now of what I want to do. So I'm very grateful to the P2P team for helping me kind of get that all finalized and all of that. So very excited to start working on that, but I'm going to do what I've done the past couple of years, which is just kind of clearing out some stuff, like getting the quarter 4 planners done, getting all the rest of the sticker kits designed for the rest of this year. I sort of switched around my work calendar to do this. I did this last summer, the summer before that, and I feel like it just really made a big difference with being able to solely focus on planners. I feel like that's kind of where my brain just needs to be. I need to not worry about very many extra little things and just put all of my energy and time into planners. So you might see things lighten up over these next couple months. I'm going to still try to get some extra products out when I need to take a break from linking planners, dating planners, which that does happen. I get a little cross-eyed sometimes when I'm working on them, but yeah, so I'll still try to get some extra little sticker packs and things like that up for you guys. And then YouTube, I'm not super sure what's going to happen with YouTube for the next few months. I do feel the need to pull back. That is a natural thing that happens because YouTube is not as much of a priority as designing planners. I just want to make sure that the planners are getting, like I said, my full attention and most of my energy. I shared like a YouTube survey this week, and that has been so incredibly helpful. I cannot thank you guys enough for taking time out of your day to fill out that survey. I got such amazing feedback from the survey. I'm very grateful for your insight and just your requests for different videos. For a while now, for quite some time, I've been a little all over the place with YouTube. And reason being, I think I've been trying to perform with YouTube at levels that I was at like prior to Andrew going back to work and homeschooling and stuff. Like, I love YouTube. I love creating content. I love putting videos out there for you guys. But, and I've been pushing to get it out, but the time's not there. And so because the time's not there, I struggle with consistency. And I feel like, one of the things that you guys said, there was a question on there. What was it? What makes you feel like most connected to a YouTube creator, something like that. And, the 2 things that got most votes were a personal connection. So like storytelling, just being real with you guys, which I feel like I've always done. I just don't know how to be any other way. And then also consistent uploads. And I agree with that because that's what I like to see too from other YouTubers out there. And so, yeah, I've just been kind of in this hamster wheel. Honestly, something I struggle with a lot is comparing myself to others. And I'm getting away from that because I don't think that's fair to do to myself. Other people out there, they might have totally different circumstances. They might have more family support. They might have different boundaries. For a while, I didn't have very good boundaries in terms of self-care. I would stay up way too late and I wasn't taking good care of myself and all of that. And sure, I would pump out the content and I would do all the things, but I was sacrificing my health to do so. And that's something that I'm not willing to do anymore. I want to be healthy and present for my family. My priorities are also completely in check now in terms of what I'm giving my most focused energy and attention to. And so that's my faith, that's my health, my family, and then work comes after all of the rest of that. Faith comes first, then, my self-care, because I feel like I need to be at myself to give my best to my family. They deserve me to be at my best, and that's what I want to give to them so that I'm not pouring from an empty cup, as the saying goes. And then my family, my marriage, my kids, and then work. So I've gotten all of that in check. And so I've been trying to perform at the same level that I was at previously. And that's not working out so hot. And if I'm going to be totally transparent and honest right now, I've also been kind of bored with my own content, which I know might sound really awful, but I have been. I feel like I've kind of lost my zest for it and I'm just doing it because I feel like I have to do it versus being really passionate about it. And I don't want that to come across in my videos, but I think it sort of does. Anyways, it does to me. And so, I just really need to think through what I want to do with YouTube. I, of course, have goals of being consistent and wanting a good schedule and all the things, but it's just taken a lot of trial and error and everything like that to really get there. So I'm thinking a lot about content, what I want to do. I would say half of you also wanted to see more short form content. So that's something that I would love, that I've been wanting to do for a while, is kind of doing a mix, like keeping the long form, because I know there are people out there that really love the long form, chitty chatty videos. And then there's people that just want, to see the short and sweet, get to the point type of situation. So I want to have a good mix of both on my channel. And the YouTube feedback that I got was so validating too, because I feel like a lot of you, I would say 98% of you, are more about the technical term is relational customer versus transactional customer. And I would say 98% of you are more relational versus transactional. And that just warmed my heart, because honestly, that's where my heart's been this whole time, is just building a community and connecting with you guys. And that's what I love. That's what gives me life. That's what breathes life into my business and my purpose and all of that kind of stuff. And so, so I'm thinking through things. I'm thinking through ways to make YouTube something that I can keep up with a little bit better, because honestly, 3 videos a week has been difficult for me to keep up with, for sure. So I'm kind of thinking, of course there's going to be, just to kind of talk out loud, none of this is final. This is sort of where my head's at right now. But what I'm thinking about doing is I'm thinking about having a new release video every day. Wouldn't that be nice? Every week, keeping new releases every week, and then doing one extra video on top of that, and having that video be a mix of day in the life, behind the scenes, monthly plan with me. And then a lot of you also want to hear about like my goals and finances and health and all of that. So I was thinking maybe what I could do is do like a monthly goal setting type of video, and then like maybe like a quarterly check-in just to do like progress of where things are at, and making those my longer form videos. A lot of you said you missed the longer new release videos too, which is very sweet because I know my videos tend to run pretty long. My new release videos, I like to go into extreme detail on them, and I do get chatty. So, you know, again, that's just who I am. But so that's sort of what I'm thinking now. One extra video a week and then new releases. And then I was thinking for this type of video, my digital plan with me, also my budget videos, maybe doing more short form content for that, like just sharing a quick budget check-in, or you know, some tips and tricks with digital planning, and little snapshots of me putting together my weekly spread along with tips and tricks, and kind of integrating it all in that way in like a reel type of format. And then, you know, having my monthly plan with me, historically, I've always done, you know, filming that in real time, and that's always been a longer video. So keeping that around too, that would be like an extra video each month. So that's sort of where I'm at with things. And I don't know exactly when I will implement those changes, but I can tell you that going into planner creation season, I'm probably going to have to scale back on the YouTube videos because I just am not going to have the time. I want to make sure that all of my attention and focus is going into planners, and that we have plenty of time to test things, and that I'm able to release as many, what are they called? As many extras. What am I thinking? Oh, accessories, I guess you could say. So the planners are going to have, we're going to have planners, of course, but then there's a bunch of different little extra things that I want to create too, and I'd like to release it all around the same time. In fact, I can tell you, and again, none of this is final, this was just sort of a brainstorming type of thing, but during our team meeting, we talked about doing a release week versus having, you know, a planner this week, a planner the next week, the next thing that week, like having a whole big, exciting week-long launch of all the things. I love that idea. I think that would be super fun. So that's something I'm striving for as well. But the key is I need to make sure everything's ready to go. I want to make sure tutorials are ready to go, that, you know, any sort of extra resources and just all of that stuff is ready to go. So I'm focusing the next month or so on getting all of the sticker kits designed that are releasing for the remainder of this year. I'm working on sort of getting some extra products created and ready to go, just to like have little extra things for the next few months. In addition to the sticker kits. So that's sort of where all my attention's going, is getting ahead, and YouTube may be lighter during the next few months. So I'm just giving you guys a heads up on that. I think it'll probably be a situation where if I have the time, or if I'm feeling really inspired to film, I will. I'm thinking about maybe filming a little bit of behind the scenes of the planner creation process, and sort of just what's going on, how they come to fruition and all of that. I think that would be really cool too, to share. I did something kind of similar to that, like with the hub system, just like a launch day type of thing. But yeah, so that's sort of what's going on over here. But anyways, I am going to export this video, get it up on YouTube for you guys, and then yeah, just anything you want to see on YouTube, that's a big topic for this video. Let me know. I still have the survey available. It's still live. I haven't closed it off or anything like that. So you can go on and fill that out. It just takes a few minutes, but that will let me know what you want to see, what you prefer, what's important to you, like all that kind of stuff. And you can access the survey if you go to the community post tab on YouTube. I linked it there, so you can go there and check it out. But Anyways, guys, that's all I have for this one. I hope you enjoyed this digital plan with me. Congratulations to all of our P2P Spotlight winners. I love showing off your spreads in our videos and everything. So if you want your spread featured in the digital plan with me, use the hashtag P2P Spotlight. You also will get a chance to win a freebie. So I'm working on the August freebie and it is so good, you guys. I'm so excited about it. So you don't want to miss out on things like that. Join our Facebook community to participate. But yeah, that's all I have for you guys for this one. I hope you have a fabulous weekend and I will see y'all in the next one. Bye.
Sun's coming up, got my coffee in hand, we're planning to prosper, I'm ready to stand. Digital planners all laid out neat, every goal and dream right at my feet. Ticking off tasks one by one, with each cross off another race won. Charts and colors keeping me on track, no more worries, I ain't looking back. Oh, we're chasing dreams with every plan, from sunrise to sunset and back again. Planning to prosper, making life grand, every goal achieved in the palm of my hand. Palm of my hand. Meetings and calls all mapped out clear with these digital tools, got nothing to fear. Deadlines met, not a worry in sight, every project shines in the morning light. Late nights turning ideas to gold, we're planning to prosper, our future's bold. Friends and family see how we've grown, built a legacy all our own. Oh, we're chasing dreams with every plan, from sunrise to sunset and back again. Planning to prosper, making life grand, every goal achieved in the palm of my hand. In the palm of my hand. And calls all mapped out clear with these digital tools, got nothing to fear. Deadlines met, not a worry in sight, every project shines in the morning light.